I got myself a Hugge mattress. Hugge is of Scandinavian origins, although it's a UK-based company. I've now got my second Hugge. Why have you got your second Hugge out? Well, it's because Hugge, the original Hugge company, a small British company, had problems in 2019 and they went into liquidation. They have since in May 2020 been taken over by a brand new company, but simply carry on from where they were. So they tell me this is exactly the same mattress, the same spec, everything is the same, the website is the same. They've taken over basically what was an ongoing concern. The original company simply ran out of cash and that was their main problem. Been taken over, they are back in business. They've sent me a second Hugge. When the first company had the cash flow problems and went out of business, I got rid of my Hugge mattress. I do store a few mattresses here. The most interesting ones I keep, and certainly if I got them for free. So this is my second free Hugge mattress. There is no agreement of any type into what I can say and control in any aspect at all of my videos. It's entirely my own honest opinion. So it's nice to have a second mattress. A lot of companies, I can't even get a first mattress. There are only Lisa, who's gone out of business, well, they've left the UK, they left Europe, and Emma, the only companies from which I've had more than one mattress. To be fair, not all companies have more than one mattress. Hugge only have one mattress, happens to send me a second one. There are some companies I can't get a first mattress. There are some companies like Eve, who I've been emailing for 4 years, cannot get a reply, let alone a complimentary mattress, even though you keep asking me about the mattresses. Letting you know, I get them when I can. Sometimes I have to pay for them, but I'm only looking at the most interesting ones to me. This is interesting because it's a proper memory foam mattress. What do I call a proper memory foam mattress? I call a proper memory foam mattress when there is a significant amount of memory foam and it's on the top layer. I do get people giving me messages and asking me questions all the time about this memory foam mattress, and of course it's not. It's a foam mattress they're talking about. Some of them have no memory foam at all. A lot of people get confused between foam, thinking that must be memory foam, or polyurethane foam, well that's memory foam. Yes, memory foam comes in polyurethane foam, but if it's not saying memory foam, it's not memory foam. Memory foam is a very specific type of polyurethane foam which works with your body heat to mold around it with no pushback. That is the main thing about memory foam. I am a big fan of memory foam. It's not for everybody, but certainly for people like me who have lots of aches and pains and issues. Memory foam has no pushback. That's why you find it in hospitals. It's basically unique in the materials you get in these mattresses in terms of body friendly, molds to the body, uses your body heat, no pushback. It's dispersing around your body rather than being compressed. Like a normal foam mattress would compress under your body and want to spring back. And they call that responsiveness. Companies will market responsiveness as though it was something magical, but it just means pushback. Memory foam isn't responsive for very good reason. It doesn't have the pushback. So that's why I'm a big fan of memory foam. Now, in terms of, this is a proper memory foam mattress because it has 7.5 centimeters of memory foam on the top, and that's divided by two layers. I've only actually reviewed 2 proper memory foam mattresses: the Hugge, back in business, the Nexa, and the ErgoFlex. All the others, whether they mention memory foam or not, are not memory foam mattresses. A lot of them have no memory foam, and some of them have memory foam, but it's not the top layer, and it's maybe a 2 centimeter layer, normally as the second or third layer. So it's a proper memory foam mattress. It's also CertiPure certified. That is great because the controls over and above the normal EU, UK controls on what chemicals can be in the mattress is much stricter. A lot of chemicals not allowed at all, and the others are strictly controlled in the amount they can have, which means lower VOCs, volatile organic compounds. When you get your smell, and people think, well, it's got that new smell. Well, that's VOCs. That's the volatile organic compounds leaching out of your mattress. Most of it will be in the first few days or the first few weeks. But you'd rather not have any at all. And if you're going to have any, you'd rather they weren't naughty chemicals, dodgy chemicals. CertiPure certified means there are strict controls on the polyurethane foam. Bear in mind, CertiPure only refers to the foams. in this mattress, it's all polyurethane foam, including memory foam, which is polyurethane foam, which means all foams CertiPure certified. It's a bed in a bag. It's a bed in a bag because it's part of that Scandinavian influences. It also means the bag can be reused. This is one that will easily fold down, and if you want to use it to store stuff, it's got handles on. That is quite handy. That is quite nice. It did come in a cardboard box, mine, I have to say, but you do get this handy Scandinavian influenced holder. So I have done the Hugge. They say it's exactly the same. You can always refer to my older unboxing and reviews, because all the details, apart from the ownership, has changed. Everything else will be the same. The main thing to take note of is it's a proper memory foam mattress. It's a CertiPure certified mattress, and like the others, it's a 10-year warranty. Always check the warranties though, because there's some things that are considered a warranty issue and others not. Pretty standard on the Hugge. I always think of it as Huggy with the E at the end, so I'm always saying Huggy. If I say Huggy by mistake, it's because in my head I always think Huggy. Anyway, it's actually Hugge. Well, that comes from the Danish word Hugge, I believe. So I'm just going to unbox it, give you a quick look at mattress, take the cover off, and do a full review down the line. Even though I have reviewed it before, they're saying it's going to be exactly the same. But just to refresh your memory, if anybody's forgotten or coming to this for the very first time. On my original unboxing, there was a booklet and a handy little safety blade. There isn't one in this, and I've noticed that on a few, and I don't know specifically with Hugge, but the others people have been telling me, you know, because of the current coronavirus issues, they're in short supply. So they normally would come with one. Well, that's what the others are telling me. Normally they come with this stuff, but they haven't because supply issues. I don't know if that's the case with Hugge. I'm going to ask them and find out. So I'm going to get on with the unboxing. Just to show you, it does say, well, it did on the other side as well. I could have left it, but it says your branding there is Hugge. The branding is the U as a smiley face with two little eyes on the top, and I believe that's what they would, if you were Danish, apparently that's what you'd be getting anyway. So that's the Scandinavian influences. I like to do is give it the old sniff test. So a slight chemical type smell, but basically they all do that. But this is the real test is it room filling? Certainly can't smell it at this point. I have to say my original Hugge was one of the least smelly mattresses I've had. So I'm going to let that inflate. Fully inflated, this will be 25 centimeters, which seems the standard for these online mattresses, and then you get the next step up and they become 28 centimeters. I don't know how they've decided on these exact heights between them, but it is in line with most of the others at this price point. These type of online mattresses, 25 centimeters high, 2.5 centimeters of what they call particularly open cell. Of course, all foam mattresses are open cell. It allows air to circulate. It would be very uncomfortable if they were closed cell. But some are more open cell, depending on how they're mixed, how they're poured, the whole process. Some were more open cell than others. Hugge are one of those who say their top layer is more open cell. What does that mean to you? Well, that means it's going to sleep a bit cooler. Of course, memory foam works by taking in your heat. It's a bit of a shock to some people that it retains heat. Well, it shouldn't be, because that's what memory foam does. It retains your heat, and that's how it molds. So if it's anything they can do to help that circulate across the mattress a bit more and away from you, also known as wicking, that's going to be good. Then they've got a 5 cm layer of a high density memory foam, they say, below that. So you've got 7.5 cm of proper memory foam. So that is a proper memory foam mattress. It's not hidden away underneath, and it's not like a 1 cm layer on top. You need a decent layer of memory foam for it to do what it does. It's going to mold around your body. So there needs to be a sufficient amount of it to do that. So that's why I say 3 mattresses I've tried, I consider proper memory foam mattresses. The Hugge, or as I like to say, the Hugge, the Ergoflex, and the Nectar. My original Hugge was on the softer side, was one of the most comfortable mattresses that I've tried, but after a little bit of softening up, it was just not quite enough support for me personally at my weight for it to be my go-to mattress. But I did miss it when I stopped sleeping on it, because it does, as the name implies, it does hug. It does, and in a really nice, comfortable way. Not for everybody, but that's what you want, a sinking in feeling. My original Hugge was like that, and I'm hoping this Hugge is going to be the same. So I'm going to take this cover off. Now, do note it's not washable. Well, I remember the first one wasn't, so I assume this one isn't. And I'm just seeing if there's a label on here or anything. So that's just your fire resistant label. I'm not seeing another label. There's some Hugge branding around there. But we'll take that off. See if there's, the point being, it's a tensile cover. The nearest bit of the mattress to you is the cover, so it's nice if you get a really nice cover, in the sense that this is not petrochemical. Tensile is made from wood pulp, and it's highly wicking, highly breathable. Although this is slightly on the thick side, the material itself, tensile, is a premium material. As far as I know, and of course I'll check this in my review, this is 100% tensile. So no chemicals next to your body. So it's going to be full height quite rapidly, but always good practice, 48, 72 hours. Let it air in a well ventilated room first. Most of the chemicals that are going to leach are going to do that in that period of time. And then you're happy to go. So I don't see a label for the cover. So I didn't see a label, so I presume it's the same cover. It looks and feels the same cover as my original Hugge, which was 100% tensile. I'll have to check that out. As far as I know, it's tensile, which is really nice. Now, the other thing I like about this is the way they do their zoning. What does that mean? Zoning means they're making it softer in certain areas to fine-tune the feel of the mattress. As I always say, it's not a make or break thing if a mattress does or does not have zoning. They're simply altering the feel to what they think will suit most people. The thing to note about Hugge is there's no foam missing. Now, when they cut channels in, they call it castellated foam. And they normally remove that bit of foam. So you'll see little channels cut all the way along, and of course it'll be softer, there's less foam in that area. But you've also weakened the foam by removing some of the foam. What they do is they cut slices and they fine tune it by the size of the foam between those slices. It means there's no foam missing. So that is something I haven't seen on any of the mattresses I have personally reviewed. That is really handy. So that's what it looks like without its cover on. That looks exactly the same as the original Hugge. The 2.5 centimeters of memory foam, 5 centimeters of memory foam, 17.5 centimeters of normal polyurethane foam, which just needs to be firm to support your body. These are the layers that are going to do the contouring, also known as comfort layers. As I said, very, very low smelling. If I do that, just a small amount of an odor, but they're absolutely nothing. So definitely low smelling at this point. One of the lowest smelling that I've personally tried. And the feel, proper memory foam. By its nature, it's not responsive, and that is slow responding. That and a slightly sticky. That is exactly how I expect my memory foam to feel. If you're looking for something that's responsive, you're not looking for memory foam. But if you want the properties of the memory foam, that body friendly, non-achy feeling, and something that you will sink into. And by the way, you'll carry on sinking throughout the night because by its nature it slowly disperses around you. It's very hard to sum up how a memory foam mattress firmness compares to a non-memory foam mattress, because you will go on sinking longer on a memory foam mattress, which means the firmness level to you depends on how long you stay in one spot. If you want one that fidgets all through the night, it's going to feel firmer to you than to someone who's in the very same position all night, because they're going to sink further into the mattress. So that's a first look at the Hugge Reborn, and I'll get back to you in my findings, which it looks like it's going to be exactly the same as my findings from the original Hugge, but it's nice to know they are back. It is one of the mattresses I have a lot of positive feedback on. Not all my mattresses I get that sort of feedback. There are some mattresses that I get mostly negative, and I'm not going to go into which ones they are, but I can tell you Hugge was never one of those. So hopefully see you in my full review.